with Matt Dumont.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Top Rope Talk here on Quiet Corner TV on YouTube. I'm Matt Dumont. That's Mike Moran.
Throw up the 33.
We are on episode
33. Throw up 33. Larry Legend.
Boston shirt on. Got a Boston hat on.
Yeah. Shout out
33.
Shout out to the system. We're going to put our fists together.
Oh,
shout out to the
big
system.
shout out to the system.
Alicia, Eddie Edwards.
Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory on
Great
this
showing.
shirt.
He's rocking the t-shirt.
This shirt sold out. I got the extra medium large. Chantel was looking for a small. There was no smalls. So she had to go medium. Good thing her body fills it out. Shout out to Chantel.
I know.
Woo!
Episode 30.
This is gonna be a fun one. You know why?
I like this. I like this idea.
This is a good one.
So our next 3 or 4 top fives, we are going to go top 5 wrestlers by decade.
Yep.
We're going to start the 1980s.
The 1980s.
When our fandom started.
And really the professional wrestling business blew up. Matt and I going over some of these before we even came on. Just know that there's a lot of wrestlers.
A lot of folks were leaving out.
We're leaving out. And this is where we want you to participate. And
Comment.
Speak up. Comment.
Tell us where we're wrong.
Tell us where we should have added somebody.
Yeah, if our rankings are wrong. If someone got left out that should be on the list.
I'm going to say some names that probably you weren't even thinking of.
Okay.
Jerry Lawler. Okay.
The King of Memphis.
King of Memphis. Kurt Hennig. Not Mr. Perfect. We could actually put
AWA Kurt Hennig.
AWA Kurt Hennig.
Had some matches with Bockwinkel that are still talked about.
What
really
he just
good
said.
shit.
Bockwinkel. There are
Nick
guys.
Bockwinkel's
Nick Bockwinkel,
80s was
AWA.
the end of his
But
run,
he
really.
held that
He
title
was still
for a
there
long
for
time.
a while.
So, listen, Ted DiBiase. There's some people we left out.
Maybe the greatest to never win the heavyweight, the world title.
I mean, he did. Andre gave it to him.
No, that's not winning it. I mean, actually, like, legit world title reign might be
Hell,
$1 million.
I just said it. Andre the Giant. So there are some wrestlers there between the NWA, the WWF, AWA, and Continental. You, the WCCW, the Von Erichs.
Hey.
We can go on and on.
Bad Street. Shout out to the Freebirds.
The team that started entrance music for all of us. They used Bad Street, Atlanta, GA.
And they did their own.
Yeah.
They weren't like pirated shit before licensing was a real deal. They had their own fucking music.
My number 5. I want you to hit the bagpipes. The Hot Rod. Roddy Piper. One of the first guys.
When you think you know the answer,
I changed the questions.
I changed the question.
He was a phenomenal.
Fucking great line,
The thing is with Piper, which I loved, and Hogan has brought it up throughout the years before he passed, is that he protected himself so much. He didn't want to lose
the aura.
Didn't
want to not be the hot rod.
He did not want to be the hot rod, which almost like you look back, you kind of accept where everybody goes in the business and follows basically the plan how it is now. This one's going to go over, that one's going to go over. Hot Rod didn't want to lose. Do you know, now we're going to fast forward here, do you know when Hulk Hogan beat Roddy Piper on pay-per-view? Because I do. I'm going to ask the monster over here if he knows.
WrestleMania 2, tag team match.
No.
Him and Mr. T.
Do you know when Hulk Hogan pinned Roddy Piper?
Oh, that was NWO Hogan.
Nope.
That was really? All right. You might have me on this
2003, Judgment Day, Mr. America pins Roddy Piper.
Oh, that's right, because Piper beat him when they were
He beat him, and then Piper never lost to Hogan until Mr. America finally dropped the leg on him.
Holy shit.
2003.
I didn't realize that.
So awesome. Piper would not agree for Hogan to actually pin him. So it was disqualification, count out, stuff like that. But that's how protected Piper was. Huh? I got you a little bit, huh?
I like it.
Mr. America.
I like that.
Who is Mr. America?
The guy with the Stars and Stripes bandana on his head over there.
There he is, right there. Who's your number 5?
My number 5. I'm going to stick with the same guy.
Okay.
In my 5,
okay.
He's 5th.
All right.
Loved Hot Rod.
Yeah.
I loved Piper's Pit. I loved it when he cracked Snooker with the fucking coconut.
I mean, I'm waiting for you to do the same thing. I'm waiting for you to crack me in the head with a coconut during my promo, so it's fine.
I remember seeing a YouTube video of an old promo where he smashed a beer bottle over his head, and it wasn't gimmicked. Like, the motherfucker took like a Bud Light and just brained himself with it, and just started bleeding and just kept shooting the promo. And I was like, what is wrong with this dude?
The thing is with, like, you know,
he lived his gimmick.
The thing is that I'm saying this is like our parents' age, right? Okay. These wrestlers, if they were still alive, would be our parents' age. Honestly, if you think about it, right? So
Nate
is there, late 70s.
A couple years older than my dad.
So my mother, birthday is October 14th.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday. Rosie making it happen. 72. Hogan would have been 72 this year. So Piper was, I think, it would have been 73.
R.I.P. to the Hulkster.
R.I.P. to the Hulkster, yeah.
Throw that in real quick.
Got that right there. But if you think of our parents, the way we grew up, how the Piper acted... Just off.
It's exactly the guy our parents didn't want us to grow up to be.
Correct.
But somehow we fell in love with it on television.
We fell in love with it because the thing is again,
it was everything we weren't supposed to.
And Piper passed at 64, 65, 20. So he was, whatever he was close to. He was mid 60s, but he abused his body. And Ric Flair, who's still alive, has said on interviews, whether he was drunk or not, he has never seen a man
party like Roddy.
And if Ric Flair's saying that,
and he hung out with Keith Richards, and he said nobody partied like Roddy.
And the amount of white stuff that went up Piper's nose was, I guess, legendary.
Not baby powder.
No. We call it the nose candy. The nose candy went up, but Piper was legendary.
Roddy was a fan, apparently.
He was a fan, and he was a phenomenal wrestler. And for his stature, for his build, he was a street fighter. He did what he had to do.
Tough dude.
Tough dude.
Take a beating.
Yeah, and he left. You think about it, in the 80s, he retired and came back, because he went to Hollywood. He made his one good movie.
I came here to chew bubble gum,
kick
ass,
yeah,
and I'm fresh out of bubble gum.
Best lines ever. But Piper just had...
Shitty movie, but great lines.
But great lines. It's kind of like No Holds Barred. They Live is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a iconic music for being so bad when you come back and watch it again.
It's one of those movies where if you're a wrestling fan, you love it. And if you aren't a wrestling fan...
You're like, what the hell is this?
Why are we watching this bullshit?
Listen, both our fives. The Hot Rod. This is where we may bounce around a little bit.
We're going to jump a little because you and I are definitely a little different.
My number 4 is the cream of the crop. My God, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. That's my number 4.
Great choice.
All right. Former Intercontinental Champion, 2-time WWF Champion, Mega Powers. He was the 1A to Hogan when Hogan was in his prime.
Major League Baseball pick.
Major League Baseball pick, yeah.
And decided to go to pro wrestling.
And I think one of the things what I love about Randy is how neurotic he was. He wanted the perfect match to make the fans happy. Love affair with Miss Elizabeth, Sensational Sherry. He played the part. He was a phenomenal wrestler. He knows ring psychology. He was phenomenal. That's my number 4. It could be interchangeable with my number 3, but I switched up my number 3 a little bit. So, Macho Man.
I like it.
Should have been World Tag Team Champions of the Mega Powers, but
they should have had a run. I'll agree there.
Quick run.
Sure.
And maybe the meltdown should have happened with Elizabeth. Like, Big Boss Man and Akeem should have beat them for the titles. See that? All right, I like it.
Speaking of Akeem, he was a spoof on my number 4.
Really?
The American Dream. Dusty Rhodes, baby. Hard times. Let me tell you about hard times.
Could cut a promo.
Was he great in the ring?
Well, the thing is with Dusty,
what he did well.
He didn't sell very well.
No, he wasn't selling much.
He doesn't sell much. And I think that's when you look back, if you go on, I want to call it the WWE Network, but if you go on Netflix, you go on Peacock, look some old 80s WCW pay-per-views. He all of a sudden would take a beating, and then he'd take a random shot to the nose, and he'd scream like he was dying. He was really weird at selling. Comebacks were great. His bionic elbow. Some of these moves in the 80s that wouldn't work in 2020s right now. But Dusty...
Someone needs to bring back the bionic elbow.
Boy. He's got a son that could. He's got 2 sons that could, but they don't do it.
I'd prefer that to the Crossroads. Damn. I digress.
Talking about that last episode, so I got it.
We were.
But honestly, Dusty, phenomenal pick, because you know why?
He's just a common man.
Dusty's my number 3 pick.
Hey, there we go.
Dusty's number 3 for me.
We'll transfer right into his number 3. My number 4, The Dream.
The only thing is, like what I appreciate with Dusty is like when he came to WWE finally for that short little stint, and we were all wondering why the hell he was in polka dots, not pokey dots.
Pokey dots.
But it's because Vince was trying to rib him.
Humble him.
And the craziest thing is I don't know why Vince. I think in that 80s realm, like even when Rick came in 91, where he didn't fuck with Rick very much. But Dusty, kind of like Harley Race.
Dusty had such a more prevalent role in the NWA before he came over.
Yeah.
He was booking. He was wrestling.
So he humbled him a little bit. It's kind of like in some...
I'm going to take you down a notch. This is now my system. These are my rules. This is how this goes.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't even think about it.
I don't agree with it, but that seems to be how it
But if you
went
think about it, somebody who's left off our top in the 80s is Harley Race. When Harley came over, he was the king.
Tip of the hat.
Tip of the hat to Harley Race. And, you would think Harley's a 7 or 8-time NWA champion.
I believe 8. I think
8-time NWA world champion. When in the 70s and 80s he wrestled. Harley was
legitimate badass. Everyone in the locker room would tell you, nope, this guy will beat the fucking brakes off you.
Puffing cigarettes.
Ribbon darts, getting drunk right? 6 nights a week on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
But he shows up every night in the arena and puts on 30-minute bangers.
When he passed away, he was still married to his wife for like 40 years. And that's what I was going to say. Someone like Kevin Nash has been with his wife for like 30 years. Kevin, he's on our wall, but
he's here a few places.
He's one of the old school people that, they got married and they stayed married. So it's one of those things where Harley Race came over, former NWA champion. He feuded with Hogan for a little bit, Junkyard Dog, but he was the king, Harley Race.
Sylvester.
But the way they made him do it almost was like, are they really doing Harley that way?
Unfortunate.
When Dusty came over, he still made it work. One of the best entrance music still
hit that fucking cowbell. Give me that song.
That common man.
Start dancing right now.
Yeah, start dancing. I mean, so him coming over for that short stint in WWF, going against Macho. Listen, he had Sapphire. With Sapphire. I mean, he made it work for the time he did. Then he went back to the WCW at that time.
So my 4 is your 3.
Yep. And who's your 3?
My number 3 is the man from Stone Mountain, Georgia, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay. I
thought about it.
I think that's a phenomenal. Yeah.
It wasn't on the list when we talked about this before we started filming.
But
the more I thought about it,
that's
always one of my. And full disclosure, I'm not scared of a lot of things. Snakes are at the top of the fucking list.
I think most people.
I don't like them. They're a scientific anomaly.
Yeah.
Think about every other animal walking the earth. You know what we all have that snakes don't? Fucking appendages. This thing's just a giant fucking
muscle.
Bullshit. They're fucking weird. This dude comes to the ring with like a 15-foot python in a bag.
That could kill him.
Could kill him. He
Remember,
had a fucking cobra that bit fucking Macho Man on goddamn stage.
Remember when he put fucking around Andre?
That too.
The only time as kids growing up we saw Andre the Giant with fear in his face. The only time.
Here's a dude that's bigger than your average fucking bear.
And he sold that snake.
He was legit terrified about that motherfucker being on him. He was not a fan.
He sold a heart attack like it was really happening.
But, I mean, it wasn't just the snake. It was the promos. It was the in-ring.
Short
arm clothesline. And then he gets you in that front face lock. And you get the...
boom.
Speaking of our last show, we talked about finishers and how they fucking mattered. No one got up from that DDT. He hit you, you were dead.
Done.
1, 2, 3.
Remember when he got Steamboat on the floor and knocked him out? Because Steamboat didn't block it?
Pulled the floor mat, put him right in the fucking cement with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's one of those, the DDT in the 80s. And the thing is like...
Over finisher.
Jake's DDT, no one kicked out. And then when you saw someone do it, you almost like, he kicked out of a DDT. Arn Anderson had a great one.
Arn was real good at it.
Arn was another good one with the DDT. Because
Raven adopted it as a finisher, and it sold for a while. Fast forward 10 years when he was in ECW.
And you also had, let's see, Dean Ambrose, Moxley, the double arm. Mick Foley had a good one. But Mick Foley, as Mankind, he never followed up with a pin. But the double arm, listen.
Edge had the execution where he would pick you up a little and dump you.
So Jake's DDT, like I said, the short arm,
finisher.
Clothesline. Pick him up, boom. That slap to the back, and boom.
Bang. Over with.
Yeah.
That's why he's my number 3.
Because here's the thing, and I agree, as being a fan of him, They never put them two. They never put them two together because the crowd was cheering for Jake.
You're gonna get so mad at me by the end of the show.
Oh boy, I think I know why. All right, so my number two. My number two is
woo!
The kiss stealing,
wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down.
I'm having a hard time keeping these shacks on,
Woo!
even though these damn pumps don't work.
Some bullshit Reeboks.
Bullshit, but they're comfy though.
They look sick.
Yeah,
but the pump doesn't work.
Pump doesn't work.
It's unfortunate.
We
digress.
The nature
His number
boy,
two.
The nature boy, the dirtiest player in the game.
Oh, sorry.
The reason why.
I'm gonna pull this off.
God damn it!
All right, Bill. We gotta put you somewhere else. Honorary fan. Bill Goldberg recently retired. Shout out to our boy Rob from Red Hood Video.
Yep. Gotta get us some more masks.
We got you. Appreciate that shit.
Ric Flair, the greatest in-ring wrestler of all time, in my opinion. A second, Shawn Michaels is right there. Another one because he wasn't great in the 80s. We're going to talk about that in the 90s. But Ric Flair, you know, I was, again, of course the internet has everything. We were sharing today, it was John Cena and Ric Flair's world title wins.
Okay.
And from what I was looking at, Flair should be a 21-time champion because NWA didn't count a couple of his title changes that weren't televised. So we'll go with 16. He was a man's man. He was like, you know, we're young. Our parents were watching NWA. Our fathers were watching NWA. Our grandfathers were watching NWA because Ric Flair would cut a promo and talk about all the ladies he's taking to Space Mountain. He would talk about drinking all night. He's with the Four Horsemen. This is what...
I've spent more money on spilt liquor than you've ever drawn in this business.
If we were 10 years older, we would be watching NWA, and Ric Flair would be my number one. If we were 10 years older.
Fair.
Fair enough? Okay. My number two, it's a simple two. It's the Nature Boy. I can't wait.
My number two is already on your list.
Oh.
But not the guy you're going to put first.
I know.
Which is why you're going to be pissed off at me and this list is done. But we've had this discussion. Did I love that guy right there? Yes. Do I still love that guy right there? Yes. Big part of the reason I'm a fan of this fucking business. Shout out to his beer company. Sending us cool swag.
Real American
They sell a really good fucking beer.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Real American beer. We love you guys.
Beer. Bam. Cheers.
My number two is the other side of the Mega Powers. Because, in my personal opinion, had this dude not existed, he would have been the biggest star in the WWF at the time.
Okay.
He could have carried the company.
Okay.
He had to play second fiddle because he wasn't 6'6" and a gassed up 300 pounds.
And he didn't have jealous eyes.
That too.
I'm okay. Listen, I think that's a pretty damn good comparison because here's what I also think about with your number two. If this was a smarter Vince and not worried about buying every promotion up, Hogan would have dropped the belt to Piper. Hogan would have dropped the belt to Orndorff. Hogan would have dropped the belt a lot more to Bundy.
More title reigns.
There would have been more title reigns.
They would have been closer to him. Push other guys.
Yeah, they would have
pushed. You pushed one dude for the better part of a fucking decade.
And here's the thing:
and left a lot of really good guys playing second fiddle the whole time.
So I will say this: I agree with Matt.
And obviously, in the end, it fucking worked. You know who's left? WWE.
Right. I wish, if you look back, like Piper should have had a title run or two. Orndorff.
You mentioned a guy earlier who's not on either of our top fives. Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. Oh, 100% he should have had a run.
What the fuck?
He was the nature boy of WWF when he started. Listen, does everybody remember the Wrestling Challenge or a Saturday morning when he gave the kid the basketball? He said, if you bounce it 15 times, I'm going to give you $100. On 14, what did he do?
Kicked it so the kid couldn't bounce it.
The guy was the heel.
Heel of heels.
Heel of heels. The
really
$1 million man,
dude.
Ted DiBiase. The laugh, the bodyguard. he made himself the $1 million champion.
Everybody, yeah.
As a price.
I can't win a belt. Vince ain't gonna give me one.
I'm gonna make one.
I'm gonna be super heel and create one because I'm a fucking millionaire.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that was the character. It was fucking gold.
He should have had one or two runs.
At least.
If you think about WrestleMania 4.
Besides Andre handing him one.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit.
WrestleMania 4, it could have been like, listen, Hogan and Andre eliminated themselves. We're okay with that. You're going to give us somebody new. You had Macho and DiBiase. What do you think about if DiBiase would have actually beat him? That's what I'm saying. Like, you could have had a run. Like, DiBiase deserved at least...
If he beat him, you had to let him hold it for a while. Don't beat him, and then, your next major event,
SummerSlam,
Hulk gets it back or whatever.
Savage, right, yeah. Because Savage...
Let him run with it if you're going to do it. But they never did it, so I guess I'm kind of happier about that because I didn't want him to be one of those bullshit transitional champions.
But even Savage having two runs. Savage should have had more than 2 runs.
2 little runs, too. He didn't really
And
hold
even in
it very long.
WCW, how many runs did he have? 3? Is he a 5-time
And none of them were
champion?
long.
No, because Hogan beat him every time.
In five championship runs, I don't think he held a world title.
For 6 months combined?
No chance. No chance 6 months. I was going to say 4.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 120 days. We could look it up, but I honestly don't think it is. Oh, pause.
4 to 5 he held it from. The WWF title.
Oh, that's right. He did have it.
So timeout on that one. So his first run,
all right,
he had it
so
for
my
a year.
math's a little off.
So he had it for a year. But the other previous reigns...
He never did lose it in between the two, did he?
No. And that's the thing how good Savage was. He took on the big boss man, Akeem, DiBiase, Andre. He never lost.
The African Dream.
Big boss man.
Yeah, man. Slick.
I'm okay with your number 2 because there's something... Here's the older 45-year-old Mike, not the 25 or 15-year-old Mike. Hogan should have put more people over. That's all.
That's why he's not on my list. Honorable mention. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's in the top 10. And like I prefaced, one of the major reasons I'm a fucking fan of this
Wait, so who's your number 2?
Savage.
I thought it was Hogan.
No, I said Savage.
Ah! All right.
I will fucking...
That's why...
I will number 1 chop
That's
you
why
in
he
this
said he wanted to
segment.
kill me. I was like, wait. He's not in your top 5?
No, he's not in my 5.
We're talking about Hogan. And see what I had...
He's in my top 10.
Hogan just overdid Savage again.
I'm going to fucking slap you twice.
So my number 1...
That guy. That's why we sit on these sides of the table. His number 1's over there.
Oh, that's wrong shirt.
My number 1's over here. 2 shows in a row, you got the backwards shirt on. The one you want to give an example and you forget.
What?
You get the wrong one. Your number 1. Terry Bollea.
Terry Gene Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan. Do we need to talk about anything else? No. The number 1 of the 80s. Started WWF. Classy Freddie Blassie. Ended in 1990. Dropping the belt to the Ultimate Warrior. Everything in between. Nothing they said.
He was the guy as far as WWF at the time.
Vern Gagne messed up.
Big fact.
Big fact, because AWA probably would have still been around.
If you could have kept him.
But Vince painted the picture, which Vince was right. If Vince lied throughout the years, he never lied to Hogan. That's one thing Vince did not do. Because Vince was the guy in the office, Hogan just ran.
Do what you're told. We'll make money.
And we're going to make money, and he did. So I'm not going to, because everybody knows how I feel about it. From 1980, Rocky in between there, really set the ship off, and then 1990 dropping it to the Warrior. We know what happened in the 90s. We'll get to that in a couple episodes, but he is
a few weeks
my number 1, and I know who your number 1 is, and I agree with that too. There's nothing going back and forth. I just got messed up in his number 2 there because I thought it was the Hulkster. And he just said Macho Man. He fucked me all up. Woo! So
my number 1.
Tell me why is your number 1.
One of the major reasons I became a wrestling fan. And it was the promos. It wasn't even in... Because I didn't know what the fuck in-ring was at the time. Like, I knew what I liked watching. No. And honestly, what I liked watching in the ring when I first started watching was mostly tag teams.
Yeah.
I loved the Bulldogs. I loved the Hart Foundation. Yep. I loved the fucking Road Warriors.
Yep.
But when a guy got on the mic, the guy that entertained me the most was this guy.
God, he was good. The thing is, like, you think of some of his promos, even like the Rock and Roll Express, like Ricky Morton. Like my guy, like he could give it, but also take it. And when he took it, it's almost like you wanted to laugh, but you didn't know how he was going to react. And it's like he was such a professional about it. Ric Flair was the fucking professional of all professionals. He wanted to stay on top, but he also put guys over.
He wanted the business.
He wanted the business. And you think about this with Nate in the 80s. Who did he put over? He put over Dusty.
Steamboat. Terry Funk.
Ronnie Garvin.
Definitely gave Ronnie Garvin a title.
He gave him a rub. He gave Sting at the end of the 80s.
Wyndham beat him.
So if you think about this, like Flair gave some serious Hall of Famers rubs. Lex Luger never beat him, but he still had almost 60-minute runs with him.
They did Broadway's a few times.
They did Broadway. So I mean, Flair made everybody around him better
because he knew it was better for the overall business.
Yeah, and he was buying.
Whereas this guy was.
He was.
To be fair, about his business.
He was about his business, and looking back, he wanted to protect even
the character.
The character. Hulk Hogan couldn't be beat, and that's what we're talking
about. Can't really go wrong with
number one
either way.
Because
they are 1 and 1A, honestly, as far as like 80s.
And the thing is he will give him props all day. Hogan always said he's the best wrestler.
He's a better wrestler.
He's a better wrestler.
I had a better promotional machine
behind
him.
That's it. If Vince would have been behind Ric Flair and it would have been vice versa, it would have been kind of crazy because I think Flair.
He was a harder sell at the time.
He was.
Like I said.
He's
6'6", tanned, jacked up, gassed up.
And they said it like...
He looked like a fucking superhero on television.
And they said like it was the McDonald's.
Ric Flair looked like your dad who just got off his shift at the fucking...
But he still looked good and wanted to bang all the chicks.
Well, yeah. Strut ass, the bleach blonde hair, the suits, the Rolexes, the Gators.
Yep. Holding them down. Wants to drink all night, party all night long.
He did. For a couple decades.
The Space Mountainets.
It's a ride I never want to go on.
Oldest ride, longest line.
Longest line.
So this was a good one because
I like that we started here. Like I said, first decade of our fandom. Now we'll progress to where we're like teenagers. Now we're getting into our real fandom. Like we started.
90s is going to be tough.
Well, yeah, because now, like, you think early 90s versus now Raw and Nitro have started by the mid-90s. It's a whole different
And the craziest thing is I already have my 1 and 2 picked.
I've got a couple.
I have actually my top 3. The problem is my...
Because if I'm going 90 to 99, I've definitely got a couple in there that are going to throw you a little...
Can I go Hogan and Hollywood Hogan? Is that allowed? Or should I just go 1?
2 different characters.
Okay.
I don't see why...
So he's going to chop me again next one.
You're putting him twice in the top 5?
No. We're going to have to see.
Okay.
I might combine them. So, all right. Listen, it's always a good time because episode 33, another good wrap. 33. We're building up so quick.
We're good. We're close to a year, man.
It is crazy. I can only imagine what kind of table I'm going to put you through at episode 100. No, 50.
Gusset plates.
Oh, God damn.
Still a light tube over there. Like, I got some shit for you.
Yeah, we got a lot of chairs.
Shout out to Brent Lauderdale, GC Dub. Great show this weekend. Art of War Games. Throw a little plug in for our indie fans.
Love it.
That is a wrap,
That's a wrap for us.
Mike Moran, Matt Dumont, Top Rope Talk, Quiet Corner TV on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, show suggestions.
Share.
Someone want to be a fucking guest.
That's it.
We love guest hosts. We had
fucking Bianchi.
Jerry Bianchi.
Fucking Jerry was fucking for the Hulk Hogan tribute show.
That was a good one.
And where's everybody else? Everybody's like,
where's beautiful Brad Miller?
Yeah, where's fucking Bodacious?
Where's mean Mike Pafumi?
Yeah, where's Bodacious Brian fucking LaCroix?
Where is Spank calling me out in our fantasy league? You gonna put me through a table? I will spike your ass, Trevor.
Trevor who?
Trevor Laro. Calling me out in our fantasy football
The floor general? The floor general?
Yeah.
Trev.
He's telling me my team's only doing well because you keep hitting me in the head with chairs and I'm not thinking right.
Trev.
Coming.
You can sit right next to me.
Yeah, you can sit on that side.
Okay, you can sit right next to me, Trev.
He can protect you.
I'll protect you. Just like you protected me back when I was fucking 19 at the Owen Bell Park, the Fitness Factory playing basketball. Let's make it happen, Trev. Bring the boys on. They want to see their dad go through a fucking table. Let's do it. Come on.
All right,
put them through a table. I'm getting all jacked up.
Put a wrap on this one. Episode 33 coming to an end. Top Rope Talk, Quiet Corner TV.
2. Sweet.
See you next time.